B, salute. GG, salute. Attached Lion, salute. Retros of 79. Boxer, salute. Storm B, salute. Yo, Cole, Skin Rich. Slip the jab. Marcus Great, salute to my peoples, man. What's good? Talk about it, man. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it, man. Brian Chenault Jr., salute. Paul Williams or L. Spence? L. Spence. I like Paul, but I wasn't a big fan of his. I didn't like his style. I didn't think he was essence. It's good. It's good, my peoples, man. See YouTube going to play with the notifications as usual. It's all good. Just smash the like button, man. We out here, man. You know what I mean? Salute to my brother Slip the Jay. He said, all that staying in the UK for the fans went out the window. Yep. That's a fact. That's a fact. Easy two feathers. Salute. So this is a clear case of not knowing your surroundings, right? As Anthony Joshua has stated numerous times that he didn't understand how it was to fight in the States. He didn't understand, Messi Lingard, salute, the history of it. You know, he didn't understand, you know, what it is, how it is in the States. Jimmy Bernard, salute. This is another clear indication of not knowing the market, not knowing the surroundings. That's what this is. Daniel Guzman, salute. Christopher West, salute. That's what this is. Point blank and period. It's another case of not understanding the market, not understanding your surroundings. And you know, it's great to fight in front of 60,000, 80,000 people. But when you fight in front of 20,000 and the city is on 1,000 itself, it's different. You understand? It's different when you have New York City. New York City is the greatest city in the world, not in the States, in the world. Only other city that could rival the States, New York City, might be that of what you call it, Hong Kong, I think it is. Hong Kong and maybe the city down in Dubai. But they still don't, you know, Hong Kong is beautiful from what I hear. I haven't been there. But, you know, as far as the city itself, never sleeping, always moving, KF Harris, salute. It's nothing like New York City. Nothing. Nothing. People say, hey man, it's the city that never sleep. People, you know, over exaggerate certain things, you know, when it comes to cities and comparisons and all of that type of stuff. But when you come to New York City, it's everything. Sometimes you go to other cities and you be like, you know, it was more exaggerated than what it actually is. It's not as lovely as you think it is. You know, people say it is, and you know, I love Vegas, but Vegas closes. Vegas closes. Restaurant in Vegas closes. They might close late, but they close. You understand? But guess what? In New York City, when we say it's the city that don't sleep, it don't sleep. It don't sleep. It truly don't sleep. So when we say, oh man, New York City is the city that don't sleep, oh, we not exaggerating. We not exaggerating. You can eat in New York City whenever you choose. Whenever you choose. Now, Tone Banger, salute. Now, there's some places in New York City that you know, since the tragedy of 9/11, things have changed. You know, Chilltown Majors, Ray Wallace, salute. Ever since 9/11, you know, things did change. You understand? But for the most part, Kaz, Nino Breeze, salute. Yeah. The grind don't stop in New York City, man. It just don't stop. It's a fact. Kieran and Alexis, salute. Sasha Williams, peace and blessings. You understand? So we speak in truth when we say New York City is the city that don't sleeps. And AJ came over here and got J Real 504 Music, salute. AJ came over here and got a taste of what it's like. It's over, man. And watch, it's only gonna get more exciting when he actually fight. That's gonna heighten by 10 times. See, he experienced other people fighting, right? Watch when he actually fight. Watch when he actually fights and he actually gets a taste of what it is to actually walk out the tunnel himself. To actually have the stars sitting ringside. JMJ 2121, salute. Do I like AJ? Yes, I do. Absolutely. I continue to say AJ was misled. I told you guys he was misled. You see what he said? He didn't understand what it was like. Adrian Tate, salute. David Thomas, salute. He didn't understand what it was like to fight over here. He didn't understand what the atmosphere was like. Chin Smoke, salute. He didn't understand, what the market was like. He didn't understand what the city was like. This is what he said out his own mouth. Pito Frescobar, salute. This is what he said out his own mouth. So what did that tell you, right? That when he was making those statements, right, about, the Fab 19, salute. I'll only fight in the UK. My fans earned it, they deserve it, so on and so forth. And rightfully so. He did build his fan base, smash the like button. 63 people, let's get 63 likes. And rightfully so. He built up a fan base, right? That's what he did. He built up a nice fan base, right? And a lot of fans support him out there in UK, and that's what it is. But just like other fighters that fight in their home states, like Terrence Crawford, he brings Omaha, Nebraska out in drones. Terrence Crawford brings Omaha, Nebraska out in drones. You understand? In absolute drones, right? In drones. That's great. Lauren Nichols, salute. And that's great that he does that, right? He brings them out in drones. Errol Spence, Errol Spence, luckily for Errol Spence that he does that at Texas Stadium and Cowboy Stadium, right? Tone Banging, salute. Yeah, because, New York City, man, is fast-paced. See, this is what we try to explain to people, right? New York City is fast-paced, man. New York City is fast-paced. You walk right past movie stars. It's nothing like LA. Nothing like it. When I go to LA, you see movie stars and people stop and say hi and all of that. In New York City, man, people moving so fast. They moving so fast, and the city is moving so fast that you'll see people that stars and you won't even notice them. Everybody's fast. You'll have to triple take. You double take, you look, and be like, is that him? Is him? But you'll see people in New York City walk past people, right? They'll walk past people, look at that person and be like, oh, that's such and so. But they keep walking. That's New York City for you. They'll walk past and be like, oh, that's such and so. Oh, snap, there goes such and so. And they'll keep walking. Ricky Alfonso, salute. That's New York City. If you ever been in New York City, if you live in New York City, you know it's the truth. Especially downtown Manhattan. You could go to Jamaica Avenue, right? In Queens. You go to Jamaica Avenue if you've never been to New York. You can go to Jamaica Avenue in Queens in New York, right? And you'll possibly see I catch basketball players walking past there all the time. I see basketball players in Jamaica Avenue all the time. All the time. All the time. When I say all the time, all the time. you'll catch basketball players walking through Jamaica Ave. That's a fact. Well, when I was in with L.A., Marcus the Great, salute. He said, I'm from Cleveland. I love New York. When you see, it's hard for New Yorkers to and fall in love with another city. It's easier for people to leave their city, come to New York, and fall in love with New York. Because as a New Yorker, salute to my brother D Soul 2009. Salute. Salute to my brother. He said from London to New York. Yeah, trust and passion. Salute. Boston Conversation. My brother Reggie Owen. Salute. So it's hard for people in New York because we hear the whispers. You hear the buzz. You hear people say, "Oh, L.A. is just like New York. It's the rival city to New York or Chicago or, all these other places." People love to say, like, they compare it to New York. If you was born and raised in New York and you lived in New York your whole life, and then you go to these other cities, the only thing they have better than New York is the weather. That's it. Is the weather. I went to LA and I'm like, and I love LA. I love California. But I went to California and it's the second biggest market. So it's the rival to New York, supposedly. But when you come from New York, right? Salute to my brother Kurt Anderson, aka Kurt Sugar, aka the historian in the building. And Kurt could attest to this, I'm sure. Said Jamaica Ave was my hangout spot, 165th Street. Yeah, best beef patties in the world. Yup, I still go there because I don't eat the beef or the chicken no more, Kurt, but I get the spinach patties because they make the spinach patties. So I eat the spinach patties now. Yup. And Jamaican flavors. Jamaican flavors got some dynamite shrimp. They glazed shrimp, air fried with like a cayenne pepper, so they kind of spicy. Yeah, I'm gonna take the brothers out there. When Junior the Truth and them come out here, Kurt. I'm taking them out there, for sure. For sure. I took my brother Dante Boxing Nation. No lie. I took him to Jamaica Ave, got him some pizza and everything. My brother Dante was in love with the spot. Was in love with it. If Dante do a show, ask him if Blue took him to the pizza spots, what he thought about it. I took him to Jamaica Ave. I took him all over the city, man. When you touch down in my city, I'm going to take you all over, man. See, it's different for my brother Fred, because Fred is from New York. He just moved out to L.A., but he's from New York. Barbershop Conversation, my brother Fred. He's from New York, so he know what it is. So, with that said, right, the city of New York, once you get a taste of it, see, okay, so I was saying, once you leave from New York and you go to other cities, and people rave about their cities, and no disrespect to the cities, but you see people talk about their cities on the news. They talk about, the cities just, it's rival in New York, the big market. And so coming from New York, where everything is, in New York, everything is what it says. Nothing in New York is overblown. It might be underblown. Nothing in New York is overblown. Nothing in New York you can say is oh man, they exaggerated about this. D-Lo 44 boxing, salute. David Thomas, salute. Nothing in New York, people could come to New York and say, oh, they exaggerated about the city. They exaggerated about the city sleeping. They exaggerated. No, they didn't. I took my brother Boxing Ego out. He was like, what? People was still, it was 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Me and Ego was out in the city getting pizza and everything. 3 o'clock in the morning. Johnny Gotti, salute. Johnny Gotti, salute. Me and my brother Ego, I took Boxing Ego, and we was out in the city getting pizza, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm not making this up. after a fight. Fight was over, 3 o'clock in the morning. I took Ego to get pizza. Hey, we got 80 people. Let's get 80 likes. Smash the like button. 80 people. Let's get 80 likes, man. Smash the like button. And so, you know, so now saying this to say, I'm saying all of this to say is that, you know, Anthony Joshua, as he stated, as he so put it, you know, I didn't know it was the way it was. After I got a taste of it and seeing how it is, he was shocked. See, you hear it, you hear about this stuff from New York and stuff like that, but once you get a taste of it, that New York, that fast life, you could jump on the train and go 1 block over. That's a fact. You could jump on the subway and go 1 block over. One corner. One corner. Corner Girl 66. Peace and blessings. Grand Rising. Oh, great afternoon to you, Queen. I'm about to say Grand Rising. It's afternoon here. You could jump on the train and go 1 city block. Right? You don't need a car. It's people in New York that never got a driver's license because it's not needed. It's a luxury. It's not a necessity. Driving in New York City is a luxury. It's not a necessity. You don't need a car in New York. You can get anywhere you so choose in a New York Minute. But one thing about New York, when you drive, you can't get anywhere you want in the New York Minute because the traffic is horrible. But trust and believe, it's all it's cracked up to be. And so with that said, you know, the only thing about living here is the prices. The cost of living is ridiculous. So, man, the cost of living is ridiculous. And that's because you're going to pay for all that luxury. That's why. You're going to pay for all that convenience. Somebody got to pay for it. So guess who's going to pay for it? Us. And so with that said, Anthony Joshua came over here, exploited the city. Storm B, salute. Anthony Joshua came over here, exploited the city, saw what it is, and he like, man. And see, even in, you see how my brother's saying DC, yeah, DC is accessible. But DC still ain't like New York. Still. There's no time limit on nothing in New York. Just jump on the train. 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. Let me get up out of here, man. I'm going to the crib. Where you going? I'm gonna jump on the train. I'm going home. 2, 3, 4 in the morning. You never stop. Mark Perez, salute. You never stuck in New York. Salute to my brother Damian Hennix. In New York, you never stuck. There's never a such thing as, man, I got stuck over here. No. That excuse don't work. So if you got a girl, a woman, a wife, or anything in New York, and you trying to use the excuse of, oh, man, I had to stay at my man's house because I got, that don't work. That ain't it. That ain't going to work. That ain't going to work. She going to be like, yeah, okay. You better off just saying, I ain't want to travel because it was dangerous. Affluent Wisdom, salute. D Soul say, yeah, King Plaza, yep. So to try to use New York, like, excuses in New York don't work. Did buddy from Turkey come back? Nah, not yet. I'm sure he'll be back though. Jimmy Bernard, salute. He'll be back because he said he had something to say. He has some stuff to get off his chest. So I'm sure he'll be back. Smash the like button. Man, we got 80 people. Get the likes up to 80, man. Smash the like button. Deion Washington, salute. So, you know, I think that Anthony Joshua came over here now. He got a taste of what it's like to be in the States. And it's only going to get worse for the UK fans. Because once he walked through that tunnel at Madison Square Garden, once he get a taste of what the light, once the fight is over and the night has just started, smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 80. Once he comes out the tunnel and walks down to the ring, and once he gets a taste of what it's like, should he be successful, win the fight, and the night is still going, it's still like 2 in the afternoon when it's 1 o'clock in the morning, it's over. I'm telling you now. Salute to my brother Kurt Anderson in the super chat. He said, being from Newark, New Jersey, I became obsessed with New York. The club scene was fire. Shadows, Bentleys, and Sugar Hill. Yup. Remember the rooftop, Kurt? Salute to my brother Kurt Anderson in the super chat. Yo, Kurt, you remember the rooftop? Telling you, man. Dude, man, listen, man. I'm telling you, once Anthony Joshua gets a taste of what it's like, the nightlife, after his fight, let's say he's successful, wins the fight against Big Baby, you know he gonna want to celebrate. You know he gonna want to celebrate. He gonna want to celebrate that victory. It's over. It's over. Now he gonna go back to the UK, and his welcome is gonna be beautiful because they welcome him. They love him there. So they're gonna welcome him. They're gonna show him nothing but love, right? But once he wins the fight in the UK and he comes out and it's not the same, the nightlife, Duke, salute. Like, let's say he was to fight Alexander Povetkin in Wembley Stadium, right? After this fight. Let's say he was to fight Alexander Povetkin after this fight with Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Let's say the Wilder fight don't come to fruition. And he go fight Alexander Usyk in the UK. And I'm speaking hypothetically. He beats Jarrell Big Baby Miller. The Wilder fight don't come to fruition. Now he got to fight Alexander Usyk. Now he got to fight Alexander Usyk. And let's say it's at Wembley Stadium, right? He fights Alexander Usyk at Wembley Stadium, right? Now he wins the fight. Now you got 70,000 people there screaming, cheering, 80,000. But when the night is over in the UK, and the nightlife ain't the same, and you go back into quiet, you know, it's just you and your partners. Just you and your partners. The city ain't out with you. Just you and your partners. You know what I'm saying? And you looking around and you like, man, this different. Especially AJ is single on top of it. AJ is single on top of it. In New York. And wins a heavyweight fight. And people get a glimpse of him being the heavyweight champion. It's over. It's over. He's gonna want to repeat the process. He's gonna want to repeat the process. Dude, salute. He's gonna want to repeat the process. You heard what I'm telling you. So you think that he's gonna mind? Now let's say he beat Alexander Usyk. Let me tell you what happens. He beats Alexander Usyk, right? In the UK. The celebration ain't the same. He gonna celebrate with he grew up in the UK. That's his people. He knew he's been around that distance his whole life. He know what to expect when it's over, right? He's been around that his whole life. You understand? Right? Hold on, I can't read that super chat. It said, big homie, what up? Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV. Salute to you, King. In the super chat. What are you doing? Salute to my brother. Let me read the super chat though. Who that? Don? Salute. I can't read your name. I can't really see it because there's a glare. A serious glare. But salute to that super chat, man. Salute to Douglas, man. I can't see it, man. It's a glare. Sorry, man. I'm going to read it in a second once I get a chance to stop and read it with a little bit of shade. I'll read that super chat. I apologize, man, but I can't see it that clearly. So, but salute to you for that super chat. I appreciate you, King. So, what's the atmosphere like after a big fight in America, Blue? Man, it don't stop. It don't stop. Bro, you can go anywhere you want at any time. Especially if it's in New York. Bro, D Solo, you win it. Man, listen. Alright, D Solo. Let me put it this way. I'm gonna put it this way, D Solo, and my brother Kurt Anderson can attest to this. D Solo, let me put it this way. They have after parties for the loser. I'm not making this up. D Solo, they have after parties for the loser. That's a fact. I'm not making this up, bro. Not making this up. They be having after party for the losers. You lose the fight and there's after parties for him. Brooklyn King, salute. See, my brother Brooklyn King said that's a fact, Blue. Salute to my brother CB Sports TV, call from hell. What's shaking? I'm just telling you the truth. In New York City, there's after parties for the loser. So I went to the White versus AJ. We left the stadium, no afters, nothing afterwards. See? Kashard Williams, salute. See? Said I went to Dillian White versus AJ at the O2. We left the stadium, nothing afterwards. Derek Williams, salute. Not here, not here. Bro, after the fight is over here, there's after parties for the loser. And I'm talking about after parties for that fighter. Not just a party just for the city. No, there's after parties for that fighter. In that fighter's name. Celebrating that fighter. And that's the loser. I'm not making it up. I'm not making this up. If I'm making this up, my brothers could attest to it. They would tell you, especially Kurt Anderson. Yep, but my brother Kurt said I used to spend all of my money at the after parties. It was crazy. See, I'm telling you, there's after parties for the losers, especially in New York. Forget it. Forget it. Joseph Brown, salute. He said, see, my brother said New York never sleeps. It never sleeps. It never sleeps. And we talking about after parties just in their name in general. Just, oh, this fight is for When Zab Judah used to fight in New York, if he lost, man, listen. They were celebrating his loss, just like it was a victory. Not making it up. But when AJ get a taste of that, it's going to be hard for him to go back to the UK and want to. So let me give you an example, right? Let's say AJ is successful against Jarrell Big Baby Miller, right? And after that, he don't get the Wilder fight. It don't come to fruition, right? They can't get it over the finish line. He goes back to the UK. He fights Alexander Usyk at the Wembley Stadium, right? 80,000 people there. Now, he's going to get a taste of, he's victorious or not victorious, he's going to get a taste of the nightlife in New York City after victory or defeat, whatever it may be. He's going to see what it really is. And he's a single guy, right? So he's going to see what it is, right? Now, he goes back, the Wilder fight don't happen. He's already in awe of what's going on, and he hasn't even fought here yet. Just coming to visit and see other fights, right? He spends most of his time in Miami as well, right? Now, let me give you another example. Now he goes back to the UK. He fights Alexander Usyk at Wembley Stadium. He wins the fight. The celebration is not going to be the same afterwards, right? Now, he came back and he gave the UK another big fight, right? Now, remember, he had a big fight. Let's say he's successful against Big Baby Miller, right? Now he had a big fight with Big Baby Miller in the States, and the after party, the celebration is like no other, right? So now he got a taste of it. Now what you think he's thinking if he fight Deontay Wilder in the States? And the biggest fight in boxing since arguably Mayweather and Pacquiao. Tell me what you think he's thinking at that point in time. If the celebration was like this for Jarrell Big Baby Miller, although that be in his backyard, what you think he's thinking, especially if he gives the UK a fight with Usyk? He comes back and fights at Wembley Stadium and gives them the fight with Usyk. He just gave them another fight, right? What you think his thought pattern is like with that Wilder fight? His thought pattern is going to be, man, if I fought Deontay Wilder for an undisputed heavyweight showdown in the States, arguably the biggest fight in boxing since Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, all of a sudden, he ain't gonna mind fighting over here, right? Who cares about that, man? OG Swag, salute. Free Ever Crambo, salute. What you think his mindset, his thought pattern gonna be like? Salute to my brother Just Blaze, Dixon 1000, salute. Yeah, Dion Folks, salute. Material, salute. What you think he gonna be thinking at that point? Shabazz Buyami, salute. Sheem G, salute. He gonna be thinking, well, salute to my brother Joseph Brown in the super chat. He said AJ gonna get turned out, may not see him back in the UK again. They're gonna file a missing person report. Yep. Salute to my brother Joseph Brown in the super chat. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Quay Jackson, salute. You know how to say, once you go black, you never go back? Once you come to the States, Lennox Lewis, Amir Khan, Jack John, salute. Think about this. Joe Calzaghe stayed over there in the UK and padded his record, right? Right? That's what Joe Calzaghe did, right? And then listen what Joe Calzaghe did then after that. The Roy Jones fight, the Bernard Hopkins fight, he fought here in the States. The biggest names that he could fight on his resume, he fought them in the States. That's a fact. That's what he did. That's what Joe Calzaghe did. He said he wanted to only fight in the UK at one stage. Yep. Yep. I'm telling you. Oi, Jamaica, salute. Want to see the taste of it? And to make it worse, his first experience in the States is going to be at Madison Square Garden. Done know, salute. Done know. Last time I checked, Deontay Wilder's from the States, isn't he? Is he or is he not? And the truth be told, the competition in the States is tougher. No disrespect to the UK, it just is what it is. Peace and blessings to the Queen, Beverly Rose, Boxing Entertainment. Salute, Queen. It is what it is. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, Kurt. Trying to tell you. So he's saying, didn't Deontay Wilder stay in the States and pad his stats? Well, the competition here in the States is tougher than in the UK. That's a fact. That's a fact. You guys got to learn to stop comparing apples to oranges. Not the same thing. And not the same thing. The talent level in the States is totally different from in the UK. No disrespect to the UK, it's two different things. If fighters like Rasheed Warren had stayed and fight solely in the UK, he would be a megastar. That's what it is. James Souza, salute. Imagine if Adrian Broner only fought in the UK. The level of competition is different. That's why the champion level is different. Can give you guys 5 guys from the States that you can't give me 5 guys that would even come close from the UK. There's no disrespect to the UK. It's different. The sport of boxing started in the UK, but we elevated it in the States. That's the truth. It's the truth. It's bigger. The competition is we have more competition. No disrespect. The training is different. The knowledge of the game is different. It's deeper. Bush Card 1029, salute. It just is what it is. No disrespect to the UK, it's just different. Marcos Cano, salute. There's no disrespect, no slight to the UK. It's just different, man. It's just different worlds. Look at Shannon Briggs. He go over to the UK. Shannon Briggs. And the competition he compete with. It's not close. Now, the UK does have up and coming talent like Daniel Dubois, Anthony Yard, you know, Joe Joyce, Josh Taylor. But you're talking about a handful. Here in the States, not Rojai, salute. So you're talking about how many serious contenders? Give me 5 serious contenders from the UK that's up and coming. And I can give you 10 from the States. That's a fact. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 120, man. We have Shakur Stevenson. We have Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson. We have Devin Haney. We have Tank Davis. We have man, that gave me heartburn, man. Man, we got F.A. Ajaba, we got Tank Davis, we got Devin Haney, we got Teofimo Lopez. We talking about megastars here. We have Ryan Garcia. We have so many, and the list goes on and on. It goes on and on. Not to mention our fighters that quote unquote are considered veterans. Look at the Charlo twins. Look at Errol Spence. Look at even Adrian Brown is only 28, 29. Look at the young crop upcoming. They're gonna be mega stars. Devin Hancock Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia. These guys are gonna be mega stars. Mega stars. Most people project F.A. Ajaba to be better than Dubose or Joe Joyce. We got Little Beehive, yeah, Christopher Colbert. It's so many. It's so many. It's a ton of them. It's not even close. It's not even close. Regis program, yeah, there's so many that just off the head I'm not even thinking of. As a matter of fact, I need to text Teofimo Lopez people. His pops. Yep, Lubin, Benavidez, Plant. It's just so many. It's just ridiculous. But in the Money Powell, yep. Jerron Enos, yep. And we're not even talking about stars. We're talking about superstars. There's a difference between stars and superstars. So now think about this, right? In the UK, you have that could possibly be superstars. You have Daniel DeVos, you have Joe Joyce, you have Anthony Yard, you have Josh Taylor, and who else? LT Green, salute. Oh, we got Joey Spencer. Oh yeah, Josh Gray. Yeah, he got the pillow. Brian the lawyer, salute. Yep, Joey Spencer. I mean, it just continues on. It continues on. It doesn't stop. Smash the button. Kid Gallahan. Yeah, I gotta text Teofimo Lopez that. Cleon Robinson, salute. He said, yeah, Bootsy. Yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just the list continues to go on and on and on and on. It doesn't stop. Yep. Marcus Brown. Marcus Brown. I think Marcus Brown could beat Anthony Yard right now. He said he'll iron out any light heavyweight, right? Oh yeah, the Russell brothers, Eric Adams, salute. So you saying, all right. Dimitri Cohen, salute. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 130, man. Smash the like button. Man, it's hot. Maurice Hooker. Yeah, this dude's I forget. And so he's saying that he'll iron out anybody at light heavyweight. That's cool. You said, wait, whoa. You said light heavyweight. Whoa. I back that up. Black Cam TV, salute. I think he said light heavyweight. Yeah, man, you tripping. Man, you tripping. He can't beat Marcus Brown. Nope, can't beat Marcus Brown. Nope. Yep. Marcus Brown, Freddie Denning. Yep, Marcus Brown. Deron Rice, salute. Marcus Brown will beat him, man. Money Power, yeah, we said that. I like Yard. I hope he does good though. I like Anthony Yard too. I like the fact that he's daring to be great. Miami Snoopy 305, salute. BBG, salute. I like the fact that Anthony Yard is daring to be great, and don't mind going over to the UK to face Sergey Kovalev. The Odd Fella, salute. Jerron Enos, yep. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 130, my peoples. As we see that they ain't gonna hand out the notifications, so on and so forth. But let's get them likes up, man. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 130, man. They just simply didn't want to hand out the notifications today. Great. No rhyme or reason for it. So smash the like button, man. Get the likes up to 130, man. Smash the like button. So Anthony Joshua is claiming that he wanted to bring boxing back to America, man. He wanted to be the face of American boxing. Told you. Boughton South D-Town, salute. I told y'all what it is, man. Y'all gonna listen to Blue one day. One day y'all gonna listen to that man Blue Blood Sports TV and say, man, that dude right there, he dropped some serious knowledge. He predicted it. He predicted this before it even happened. And now look, told y'all. But yo, listen, I gotta get up off of here, man. Salute to y'all, man. Salute to everybody. Go check out my brother Worldbreaker Fighting. He should be coming on right now. But I gotta get out of here right now, man. Salute to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all 1,000%, man. My peopleizations, man. Salute, peace and blessings.